guys, so welcome back to Biology Lectures with Akerele Oladimeji. It's always my wonderful pleasure to have you guys with me. So move on to the heart. Yeah, this is the human heart animated, and I really love this. It shows the chambers. This is the right ventricle. This is the right atrium. This is the left atrium, and this is the left ventricle, as it were. And these are the cut out, the cut sections of the blood vessel, aorta, and all of those stuff there. These are the valves. These are the valves, the semilunar valves, and all of that. So let's get to work. So the heart is a muscular tube, chamber, which is filled up with blood. Of course, it pumps blood every now and then. You can see that here. So this is the right side of the heart. This is the left side of the heart. There's a quick one I want you to understand here. There's something called an acronym or a mnemonics called LORD. What does that mean? The L means left. The O means oxygenated. The R means right, and the D means deoxygenated. What does that mean? The left side of the heart, this is the left side of the heart, deals with oxygenated blood, and the right side of the heart deals with what? Deoxygenated blood. So that's why we call it LORD. That's the best way to remember that. So this part is bluish. It doesn't mean the blood is literally blue, but it's not as red as that of the left side, and is to depict that it is deoxygenated. Don't forget LORD. Left side deals with oxygenated blood, when the right side deals with us deoxygenated blood. For a second, what oxygenated blood means? It means blood that is rich in oxygen. What does deoxygenated means? It means blood that is rich in carbon dioxide. That's what it means, so to say. All right. Okay. It says here the right side of the heart receives deoxygenated blood from the body and pumps it to the lungs, where oxygen diffuses in from the alveoli and carbon dioxide diffuses out. If you've seen the other lecture on lungs, you understand the fact that let me show you something real quick so that you can understand that here. So this is the oxygenated blood going into the lungs, also into the heart. Then it goes to the lungs to do what? To drop carbon dioxide and what? Pick up oxygen. That's what that first paragraph explains there. Then it says here the right side, the left side of the heart receives oxygenated blood from the lungs and pumps it to the body. Let me show you something real quick. So I said it here that it receives oxygen after dropping carbon dioxide. So this oxygenated blood now returns to the left side. It won't return to the right side where it left. No, it will return to the left side, so to say. All right. So it says, okay, so the blood is pumped towards the heart in veins. So just hear this. This tells you how the blood that is poor in oxygen, rich carbon dioxide, goes to the lungs and drops carbon dioxide. Then the blood picks up carbon dioxide, it picks up oxygen, then goes back to the heart, where? Go back to the left side of the heart. All right. Then the next one here says blood is pumped towards the heart in veins and away from the heart in arteries. There is no exceptions to this. Anytime you see a blood vessel going towards the heart, it is always the vein. There is no exception. No exception. This is a vein. This is a vein. So anytime you see the arrow pointing inwards, it's a vein. Anytime you see an arrow pointing outwards, it's an artery. All right. What you are just seeing here is that some veins are carrying oxygenated blood, and some arteries are carrying deoxygenated blood. But the constancy here is that when it talks about direction, going towards the heart, always vein, always vein. Going out of the heart or away from the heart, always arteries, no exceptions. The chambers at the top of the heart are the atria, and the chambers beneath or at the bottom are called ventricles, like I explained to you. So these are the ventricles, these are the atria, plural of atrium. All right. So this is another diagram showing the same thing we explained so far, so good. So these are the ventricles, these are the atria, plural of atrium. Then I think it's important I show you some few things here. So these, like I told you, this is a vein, this a vein, good. Bringing blood to the right atrium, the blood moves from right atrium to the right ventricle, then it goes to the lungs by artery. I told you anything going out of the heart is the artery. So this is the right pulmonary artery, left pulmonary artery, so to say. Then it drops the carbon dioxide in the lungs, because this is a deoxygenated blood, all right? So it drops it there, then picks up oxygen at the same time, drops carbon dioxide, picks up oxygen at the same time. Then the oxygenated blood will now return to the heart via the what? Pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins from the left lungs, pulmonary veins from the right lungs. Where is it going to? Left atrium. Then from left atrium, it moves to the left ventricle. From left ventricle, it moves to the aorta, which sends the blood out of the body. What kind of blood? Blood that is rich in oxygen, which is called oxygenated blood. You might want to rewind the video to see what I said. Even though I still have a lecture in this series, I will still explain that in details.